Oof, lots of lighting. What's going on? Blech. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Shrek, and we're back with another Diesel Diaries. This is episode 4, I believe. Like I told you guys before, we have a big leak from a truck. The driver's adding about 2-3 gallons a day after his runs. I replaced the rear heater core, the sleeper heater core. Didn't do nothing. We think it's something internal, like a liner or something, because it's leaking a lot of vapor from the crankcase breather. But let me show you guys what the driver told me yesterday is that we are starting to get water from the carpet come out, like brownish water. So my first guess is, or my first assumption is that we have the front heater core going out. So for that, for the front heater core, we have to remove this panel, there's a couple bolts, couple Torx, and then this panel, couple Torx, and then there's another thing that goes in there, a few plastics that go in there that need to be removed. So I'm gonna remove these right now just to check and see if there's water coming out of that whole little enclosure. If there is, I'm gonna go pick up the part and replace it. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys how I take it off and then guide you guys through the process. All right, guys, so as you can see, we do have a lot of moisture down there. I have to remove this plastic still. Have a couple Torx right there. Believe there's another one in there, which is really hard to get to, but you can. This is a vent, like a vent tube. I'll remove this one. The heater core, it's over here. It's been replaced already. I can see the cover on it. So let me go ahead and remove this, and we'll get to that part right now. All right, guys, so this is your heater core. This one has been replaced, but it's the same procedure as the sleeper one. As you can see, there's a cover on it already. I'm not sure if I did this one or who might have done this one. Let me go ahead and remove this so we can see what's going on. All right, so right there you can see the water. The best way to know where your coolant leak is at, I don't know if you can see this part, but look, on the bottom, all that white, that's usually how coolant looks. So even on the engine bay, you can tell, let me fix my hat. You can tell where the coolant is leaking from because it will turn white once it dries. So that's a good sign of knowing where your leak might be coming from. Either on the hoses, you'll see white, you'll see a little bit of reddish. On your radiator, look on the panels, on the inside and everything. If you see reddish coming out of it, that's a leak. On your reservoir, anything that it turns into like a white powdery kind of, almost like a white residue, and that's usually where your leaks are coming from. This one has a lot of white right there, and as you can tell, it continues all the way down to where the water's at. I'm going to be removing this cover right now just to check. I believe it's a 20. The other ones were 25s, Torx 25. This ones are Torx 20. Like I said, there are some that are harder to get. I'll show you guys what I use to get to those in a second. These ain't that hard. Is this the harder one? Yeah, that's the harder one. So I'll show you guys how I get to that one, what tool I use. All right, guys, so this is what I use. This is what I use. It's a little ratchet. See some lighting? It's a little ratchet, like a quarter on one side and a quick release type on the other. My little Torx bits go in there, and this one fits right in there for all them tight spots, just like a little ratchet. Well, it is a little ratchet. Invest in some good lighting, because there's been times where I'm out in the dark late at night working on trucks, and if it wasn't because of all my flashlights and all my lighting equipment, I wouldn't be able to get the job done. Take it off with our finger. Got it. As you guys can tell, I'm pretty sure you could tell. Let me get some lighting. That lower corner has a little bit of residue. Not sure if that'd be the main culprit, but I don't know. It looks weird. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look really bad, but we're running out of ideas where that water's going. All right. Nice and sealed. Well, guys, that's technically it. You guys get the idea. You would have to remove those panels, cut it out like the previous one. I'll show you guys the hoses that you have to clamp or remove in the front, so you could do this in a second, but basically that's all you have to do inside. Then you would pull the old one out. Like I said, remember which one's on top, which one's on bottom. It's the same heater core as the back. It has a bigger diameter on one of the lines and then a smaller diameter on the other. So remember which one's which on top and bottom. I'll show you guys in the front and the engine compartment right now what lines it is, but that's basically it, guys. Alright guys, so engine compartment. We're on the passenger side of the truck, and it is those two hoses right there. Those are the two hoses. Those two hoses are the ones that go to the heater core. So you have to remove the clamps, clamp the hoses so it doesn't leak anymore unless your coolant is really low, or drain the coolant from the radiator, one or the other. One of those. I usually clamp the lines, remove the hose clamps, and then just pull the heater core out. Well, loosen them up and pull the heater core out, and then just slide it back in, and it usually works for me. So whatever method is easier for you guys, that's it. Basically, remove panels. You saw the panels. Remove the vent tube, the black vent tube. Cut out the cap like on the previous heater core, the sleeper one, just the same way you cut it out. Then you go in the front, clamp your lines, remove the lines, pull out your heater core, replace it with the new one. The new kit comes with that cover, bolt it down, everything in reverse. This video should have helped you do the dash heater core, the front heater core. There's two heater cores. They're the same heater cores on these Cascadias, at least for us. This is a 2011. I believe I said 2013 on the other video, but it's a 2011. It's the same heater core, similar process. I'll go ahead and put a card somewhere on the top if I could figure out how to do that part. And then yeah, that's basically it. That's basically how you remove and replace a heater core. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Help me out. Help the channel grow. I'm throwing vlogs in here. I'm throwing car content. I believe by the time this one's out, I will show you guys. I will have a mukbang with my girlfriend. Some Q&As. We will have Q&As in the future. The challenge. There was a challenge with my siblings that should be up before this one. And then I'll be having more challenges, more pranks. It's just a combination of everything. Daily stuff. Please help support. If you guys are liking this, let me know if I should stop this on the channel. Let me know. Maybe once my vlog channel grows, I'll start a separate diesel channel if that's better for you guys. If not, I'll probably start it now. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Help me out. Help the channel grow. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, see you guys next time. Peace.